You don't know Spider-Man? The wisecracking, wall-crawling, friendly neighborhood? Well, you know. In that case, let's weave you a tale. Ooh, my spidey sense is tingling. After the death of his parents, Peter Parker was raised by his Aunt May and Uncle Ben in Forest Hills, Queens. He grew into a teenage science enthusiast and resident wallflower at Midtown High. Okay, he was a nerd. One day, at a science demonstration, Peter was bitten by a radioactive spider, giving him proportional arachnid strength, speed, and wall-crawling abilities. With his amazing new skills, he did what anyone with superpowers would do.
Professionally wrestle.
He created a Spider-Man costume complete with web shooters for the full effect. However, Peter, enjoying his newfound fame, ignored a robber escaping backstage. Unfortunately, that same criminal would end up killing his Uncle Ben. Peter vowed to change his ways, remembering his uncle's final words, "With great power, there must also come great responsibility." Peter got into the swing of the superhero thing, cracking jokes and cracking heads of villains, like the appropriately 8-legged Dr. Octopus, Kraven the Hunter, Mysterio the Illusionist, that mean old turkey the Vulture, the shocking Electro, and the abrasive Sandman. In fact, there were so many villains, they formed a whole Sinister Six just to have a fighting chance. It still didn't work. While Spider-Man was saving the day, Peter Parker's confidence and swagger greatly improved. He dated the police captain's daughter, Gwen Stacy, and got to know the most fun girl at any party, Mary Jane Watson. Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. But Peter Parker still had his own troubles. He got bullied by jerks like Flash Thompson and had to hide his after-school activities from everyone, including his sweet Aunt May. She was having enough trouble just trying to make ends meet, so to help out, Peter got a job at the Daily Bugle selling pictures of Spider-Man to the world's worst boss, J. Jonah Jameson. Because if someone's going to defame you, you might as well get a cut. Spidey's villains also became increasingly nasty. In an attempt to get to Spider-Man, Doc Ock killed Gwen's dad, Captain Stacy. Then the bemasked Green Goblin dropped Gwen Stacy off the Brooklyn Bridge, and Peter couldn't save her. This part is sad. You know what? Let's move past this part. No, past this part. Peter and Mary Jane mourned the loss of Gwen, and in time, their own relationship bloomed. Peter grew up and got several advanced science degrees. MJ became a model and actress, and eventually the two got married. Aww. And then got unmarried thanks to a deal with Mephisto. It's a long story. But abnormal is pretty normal for Peter Parker. He's met his own clone, he's been to space several times, and even witnessed a whole Spider Island. And all that is a pretty regular Tuesday. Over the years, Spidey has worked with teams like the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and the Web Warriors. Peter rekindled the flame with MJ, and he even told Aunt May about his alter ego, and later, all of New York City. Peter lived. And then he seemingly died. Doc Ock took over his body to become the superior Spider-Man. Luckily, Peter found his way back to life, which was a relief because soon after, he had to save the multiverse, the Spider-Verse, with a little help from some spider friends. Okay, a lot of spider friends. Is that a pig? As you can see, old Webhead has done it all, and then some. Now, if he could just get a few minutes to finish his slice, well, the hero's work is never done. And now you do know Spider-Man.